everybody, it is time to pull the head. So let's get this party started. Oh, PS, if you don't know what's going on, this is the budget turbo Integra build, and if you check in the playlist that's in or in the end of the video, I'll link the playlist like in a little annotation on the screen, so you can check that out from start till now. But yeah, let's go. Alright, now to pull the head, there's no right way, there's no wrong way. I'm going to start by pulling the power steering pump, then I'm going to pull the exhaust manifold and turbo all off. Then I'm going to come over, grab the distributor off of it, pull the plug wires out, undo my intercooler line. Then I'm actually, I'm going to leave the intake in the car. So I'm going to do all the intake bolts, flop those over, and to round it off, pull the timing belt off, pull the hoses off. I already pulled the radiator out and threw it out of the way, and then we can pull the valve cover off and start getting to the head bolts. So yep, let's go. Alright, so I'm taking a little breather. I got the exhaust manifold off, power steering pumps off, hoses, distributor, got the wires out. Now I just need to get one of the hardest parts off, is the intake. I don't like pulling the intake. It's a pain in the butt, but you got to do it. So yeah, we'll get to that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there's the cams, and you can see the head gasket wasn't mixing oil and water or anything. It was just blowing compression through the coolant. So it was still semi-drivable, but it would start overheating with time. But I lost my little wobble joint, which I need to get to pull the intake. So I'm gonna run down to J Mills Tuning and see if he has one I could borrow for a minute or something, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm giving up on trying to pull the intake off. I'm just going to pull the intake with the head. So I'm going to disconnect all the sensors, pull that off the throttle body. But one thing to note, if you were going to do this way, most of the time on a stock motor that hasn't been apart, from the intake to the block there's a bracket, and it's on the back side, like up underneath here. Normally on a high mile motor it's already been off, and that means the head's been off. Luckily on mine that's off, so I don't have to worry about taking that off, but that's kind of a pain in the butt. So there's two like 10mm bolts that usually hold that in. So I'm gonna go ahead, disconnect all the stuff for that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, well this is where I stopped. I have the cams out, I got the all the caps and the the rockers out. I got pretty much everything almost disconnected. I just got to still disconnect right here, the right there, for the line coming into the regulator, and timing belt is off. I still got to undo the head bolts. I haven't cracked those loose yet, but I kept up with everything, and I got it sitting right underneath this chair. So I got cam, the caps, and where the rockers were in orientation. I guess I might try to soak this down with some WD-40, keep it from rusting, and throw a little towel over it or something for tonight. I don't want it to get rained on. I actually have a tarp, but that's where I am stopping for now. So tomorrow I should be able to just pop that line off and pop the head off. I just I'm done for this evening. I am done. I'm going inside. Alright, I did get the turbo out, and I was just checking out on the inside. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. But, it has side to side and up to down, pretty much no play. So, that's good. I mean, it did run on the dyno for a whole, like, not even 20 minutes, but, yeah. So, that is the eBay turbo. The Godspeed turbo is still together. Alright, well, as you see, I ran out of daylight, ran out of steam, but I should have almost everything ready, and tomorrow after I get off work, I'll have plenty of time. Just pop those last couple lines off, undo the head bolts, and pop that head off. I'm really kind of curious to see what's up underneath there, because it's been a little while. It's been like over a week now since it blew, and I don't think any rust would be in there, but I think coolant was getting into one of the cylinders. So I don't know, maybe we'll have to do some sanding or something, or get it, you know, hone it out with a ball hone or something. But shouldn't be too much of a problem. But what I really wanted to bring up is thank you guys. I just hit 1,000 subscribers. I couldn't even believe it, you know, when I started making the videos and stuff, January of this year, because before that I never really took it seriously, but I started making the videos January of this year, rolling them out, doing some stuff. My goal, honestly, by the end of the year was to get 1,000 subscribers. I never thought it would, and I'm still not, you know, like taking off, but to me, you know, I feel like I took off. You know, it's just like steady subscribers for days, but y'all are giving me a lot of good comments, a lot of good feedback, a little bit of hate, but that's part of it. You get some hate. So thank you again. Like, subscribe. If this is your first video, this car I bought like to document like turboing a Integra for the cheapest way possible. I'm like right at $2,000 in. I want to do another budget update video after I get the head back on, and update y'all on how much I've spent so far and what on exactly. But I just wanted to say, if any of y'all are interested, I have a friend of mine that's actually making like a little like vinyl decal kind of thing for that's a cat right there, for Motornubs, and he's got a couple different ideas. He was gonna print me some out because he's got a vinyl printer. But if y'all are interested, leave a comment. I probably could, I don't know, he could print me some and I could send some out, give some out. I'm not really going to do like a formal giveaway or like, you know, raffle or anything like that. Just kind of, I guess, email me if you really want one, and I'll send you one. So, yeah. I don't know what they look like, because he said he's going to get up a bunch of ideas and send them to me, and I'll just pick one. So, yeah. But thank you guys for watching. This is Brandon with Motornubs, and I'll see you tomorrow.